Hi everyone, welcome back to Tech Margadarshi. In this video, we will learn some important beginner level Java programs to improve coding and logic building skills. Let's get started with Java Beginner Programs Part 1. Let's understand the very first Java program, the Hello World program. Here, public class Hello World defines the class name. In Java, every program starts with a class. Next, we have the main method, which is the entry point of the Java program. The JVM starts execution from this method. Inside the main method, we use system.out.println to print text on the console. In this example, it displays the message Hello World. This simple program helps us understand the basic structure of a Java application, including class creation, the main method, and console output. Let's understand how to check whether a number is even or odd in Java. First, we create a variable called num and assign the value 12. Next, we use an if-else condition along with the modulus operator %. The modulus operator returns the remainder after division. If num %2 equals 0, it means the number is completely divisible by 2, so it is an even number. Otherwise, it is an odd number. In this example, 12 is divisible by 2 without any remainder. So the output will be 12 is an even number. This is one of the most basic and important programs for understanding conditional statements in Java. Let's understand how to find the sum of two integers in Java. First, we create two integer variables named a and b with values 10 and 29. Next, we create another variable called sum and store the result of adding a and b. Using the addition operator plus, Java performs the arithmetic operation and stores the output in the sum variable. Finally, we print the result using system.out.println. The output of this program will be sum of two integers is 39. This is one of the basic programs used to understand variables, arithmetic operators, and output statements in Java. Let's understand how to find the sum of natural numbers from 1 to 100 in Java. First, we create a variable called num and assign the value 100, which represents the ending number. We also create a variable called sum and initialize it with 0. Next, we use a for loop starting from 1 up to 100. During each iteration, the current value of I is added to the sum variable. This process continues until all numbers from 1 to 100 are added together. Finally, we print the result using system.out.println. The output of this program will be 5050. This program helps us understand loops, iteration, and accumulation logic in Java. Let's understand how to swap two integers in Java using two different approaches. First, we create two integer variables a and b with values 13 and 25. In the first approach, we use a temporary variable called temp. We store the value of a inside temp, assign b to a, and finally assign temp back to b. This successfully swaps the values. Next, we perform swapping again without using a temporary variable. Here we use arithmetic operations. First, we add both numbers and store the result in A. Then, we subtract B from A to get the original value of A. Finally, we subtract the new value of B from A to get the original value of B. Both approaches produce the same result, but the second method demonstrates logical problem solving using arithmetic operations. Let's solve an interesting Java program, printing numbers from 1 to 100 without using any numeric values directly in the code. First, we create the value 1 using character division. Here, character A has the same ASCII value, so dividing A by A gives 1. Next, we create a string containing 10 dots. Using the length method, we get the value 10. Then we multiply the length by itself to generate 100 dynamically without writing the number directly. Finally, we use a for loop starting from 1 and print values up to 100. This program is a creative way to understand ASCII values, string length, and logical problem solving in Java. That's all for part 1 of Java beginner programs. Practice these programs to strengthen your Java basics and logical thinking. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Tech Margadarshi for more Java coding tutorials. See you in part 2.